What's up, guys? This is part two of Utopia Island Tour. So if you haven't got a chance, check out part one because you probably don't know what the hell we're doing. But anyway, all right, Ryan. Part two. Where are we going
Well,
next?
here's when I show people around. I should have done it a little sooner. I like to get into proper attire to escort people
Ooh,
around the
the
island.
Knights
There
of
you go.
Utopia. Oh gosh, this is
That's
awesome.
right. We're clad in gold and ready to kick ass. All right. So we're faced now. Do you want to do the main entrance to the amusement park and then the hotel and the other stuff, or
Yeah,
do you want to do
whatever,
that one? All right.
whatever you
We'll
want,
do
man.
the amusement park with the fireworks
So I'm
then.
gonna ask some
Uh,
questions that I did not ask the first time that people actually asked me to ask you.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Some of the things that like. So, what made you decide to put a river here, like to divide that half of the of
So I kind of wanted to create the amusement park as its own space, like almost our version of Disneyland or something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
So, you know, I like the notion of creating separate spaces where, like I said, I have commercial, residential, and then recreational. And this is kind of the beginning of the recreational area, really,
Oh,
because
okay.
the commercial district is like City Hall and the shops, and then our residential would be the neighborhood up there. And then the rest of the island really is just recreational stuff. So I
Oh,
kind of folded those two things together in the center, surrounded by all the fun, if you will.
yeah, 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 absolutely.
So
So this part we're going into the carnival entertainment area.
yeah, yeah, the beginning of our Utopia amusement park. And we can go to Game and Watch's house first if you want.
Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty. Not too much has changed in his space. It's really just the soundscaping and maybe some color scheme changes,
Yeah.
and some changes in the theater here.
Oh.
I even turned off some of the game consoles to make it less intense, but it's still super crazy sounding in here.
Holy moly, this is awesome. You know, you know,
Yeah, so
part of
go
some.
ahead.
So I've been to this island multiple times. I've come just to hang out and all this other stuff, and some of my favorite homes on this island have some amazing rooms. And this house that we're touring right now, has some amazing rooms. But there's one room in this house that I absolutely adore, and it honestly might not be what you think it is. But
I'm
I'm gonna just tell you at the very end what room
okay.
that you think that is.
All right.
But this, look at this. I like this. Yeah,
Yeah, so last time I think there was just a couple of machines in here. I
yeah,
was able to recajole the layout to fit more and then just continue a super colorful scheme. I think it was like all black machines in here before, but I leaned into trying to put as many. You'll even see the detail, it gets real ridiculous. There's like green drink machine, green toy box, green popcorn, blue drink machine, blue. Like I tried to
yeah.
keep those varying colors everywhere I could.
Well, I mean, one thing that you do, and I can only get it to a certain level, and maybe it's just my attention span. But one of the things I love that you do is just that the fact that you treat every room as its own standalone business. If you own that business, wouldn't you want things to match? Wouldn't you want things, like, oh man, I would, I want 3D glasses on the wall because this is a cool arcade and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
And so the arcade, and what if you look even in the arcade, I try and put signage
yeah,
that gives you a notification of like, so the 3D glasses, that's right above the theater.
yeah,
Um, and then I couldn't really find anything for tabletop gaming to denote that space. But over here, it's all albums because that's the music room on that side.
and
So
that's where we're gonna go.
even when you're okay, even when you're in here, it tries to. This is the only room on my whole island that has absolutely no sound device,
The
and
music
it's
room.
because, yep, it's because I wanted people to be able to come in here, and if we wound up ever having 5 or 6 people on my island, we could
Jamming.
technically
Yeah.
all access and. Oh, and you found another gnome. Here's another gnome.
Oh, well, this is my third one. I found one in the other house too. I just do it. Well, you got to think about it too. For those who haven't been to a studio or a music or a place where there's recording of music, it's one of the
It's
quietest
quiet.
places.
Yep.
And
Yep. It's so quiet.
it just has to be. So the outside
Yeah.
world is so loud that the music room has to be quiet. So that's awesome.
And yeah, so to me, this is basically like outside of this space, but it's just like a little fenced in, like, brick area. Here, yeah, here, I can play some. Let me turbo controller this real quick.
Oh god, you look like you're having a seizure. You all right?
Yeah. Well, here, I'll give you the even, so I can go a little quicker without the turbo. Here, I'm gonna turn off turbo. And then this is me pressing, let me put this away real quick. Hold on. Can I not put my wand away? Alright, whatever, fuck it. I'm just gonna play then.
That's wild. Oh my gosh.
Vanessa will sometimes catch me doing that. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm seeing if I can play faster than the turbo controller." Alright, there we go.
It goes back to what we were talking about before. Like this game, oh jeez, I got caught on something. I sat on something. Like this game has been out for well over a year now, and it's still fun to just go and just turn off the
Dick
world
around.
and just just hang out. So
yeah, I find that players find ways to make things like Gnome Hunt, you with the tunnel thing. There are people that do hide and seek events, the cataloging stuff, maze runs. So it reminds me of I think the very first version of this that I experienced was that Mario game like 10 years ago where players started to make their own levels, and the levels became like the player created levels were more challenging than the creator ones. I forget which game it was at this point.
This is so is this every board game in the game?
It's everything except I have to add there's this Japanese game that came out at New Year's that I think I have to add to this space. It's like this pickup sticks game.
Oh, okay.
That's going to replace one of because the other three are just color variations of each other.
Yeah.
So I figure on the pink table there, I'm going to put that Japanese pickup sticks game.
Oh, okay. So this room I'm about to go.
I have no idea what it's
This
called.
room is the room that I love. Okay, so there was another room in this building that I adored, but then you did something to this room. So the last time you guys saw this room, it probably wasn't like this. All right, it probably had some wood chairs and just some odds and ends. But this room, I don't even know what you did. You might have changed it since the last time I saw it, but it is. I'm excited. I mean, this is.
You know, I am a cinephile, so this is a room that leans close to the heart to some degree as well.
Oh man, this is just crazy. I keep sitting down on these chairs. I don't know why, but I love it because look, you know the attention to detail, the theme of everything on this island. You upgraded the chairs because these look like the movie chairs that are in movie theaters today.
Oh yeah, the big because they're trying to make it like you're at home, so they basically give you a recliner.
Yeah, and then you got obviously the screen's perfect. It would be amazing if we can get like a scene on that screen.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet what because they double patterns, so it's gonna have to be something that can be doubled on a simple panel.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I'm looking for it.
But I think the best thing about this whole room, besides the wallpaper, is right here, this little walkway, the lights. It's just wild because this is the red lights that you see when you're walking to. What am I at? Excuse me, I need to get through.
Yeah, I'm glad that this is one of the things I asked Vanessa about. I was like, is putting the red lights in here, is that weird? Like, is that?
No.
I feel like it would really sell the image of it being a little. And I'm glad that you, without provocation, referenced
that is
the red
amazing.
lights there.
The only thing that would make this room like beyond incredible, and it has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with the people that created this game, if you can make levels in your if
Oh
the
yeah, and tier it and have like a little balcony
oh my
section,
god, wouldn't that be
or
nice? All right,
yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
all
head
for it.
upstairs. But no, I'm talking about like even if you can put boxes on the back wall and then put the chairs on the boxes, oh, that'd be awesome.
I'd like to get even shelves that you could sit stuff on or
Yeah,
anything.
speakers. Oh, so
Um,
many cool things.
yeah,
Oh, the billiard room. Ah, nice. Like
yeah.
that.
The
So
the
these are
the
all your
theme.
current villagers, or everyone that's lived on your island. Period.
Okay, so let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So the eight here, they all live here currently. Um, and then the two above the doorway are the other two that live here currently.
Okay.
All the others have lived here in the past or are NPCs, um, or are just ones that I randomly picked up. So like on the wall here, it's what's that? That anteater, Dom, and
Yeah.
Filbert. They all got booted for like Sprocket in them. And then it's Boris, Diva, and the other one is another Dom because I like Dom a lot. um, oh, I forgot to call in. I forgot to call in my camper. I was gonna call in what's his head for you.
Oh, it's okay.
The creepy clown.
Oh, no one wants to see the creepy clown.
Oh, but that song up there is I think KK Groove.
I have
It's
that
one of my
song.
favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's one of my
yeah.
favorites in the game.
I I haven't really dove too much into the little fine details of like the
Oh, it
songs
was
and stuff.
obscure. It
Yeah.
was real obscure.
And this was the best room on the whole island. But I would make this my third favorite room. The,
Yeah, it's up there for me. It kind of
oh
depends on
man.
which day. Some days, it for me that my two favorite houses in general are his and the captain.
Yeah.
And I really love. I feel like the theme track. I don't know. Can you hear the? It's KK Adventure. I feel like it's perfect for. It's like perfect for this space. Like, so, and again, it's just the same theme. It's the anonymous wrestler 1 and 2, evil doers versus
It's
the
wallpaper.
heels versus the good guys,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. You got.
yeah,
I love when you hit the bell. The pictures still. They still get me
it's
crazy.
it's the best.
Yeah.
And I stumbled on that one organically. That's not one I saw on a thread or anything. Like
Yeah.
I put that bell in there and I rung it and I was like, "Holy shit, what just happened?"
Wow. So this is Game and Watch. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Alrighty.
But yeah, so guys, definitely check out part one. This is the end of part two, and stay tuned. Part three is coming.